My goal is to accomplish what my father never could. I am Brett Barrett, Jr. What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the NCAA 14 Road to Glory. If you guys want these videos every single day, bro, it's the same rules as last week except a little bit lower. I understand this is Brett Barrett Jr. 3,000 likes on the video tonight, and we will make that happen. In the comment that you guys gotta drop right now, because I did not ask this in the first video, is where do you guys want me to go to school? I am gonna be narrowing it down to 2 teams by the end of this, most likely with one variable team that the comments down below, if something blows people away and a bunch of people like the comment, a bunch of people are going crazy over it, I'll consider we'll make it happen. But bam, look on the screen, we are in the final round, going up against Saskatoon. I decided to spare you guys kind of just the high school stuff. Not that the high school stuff isn't entertaining, I just didn't really feel like playing through the entire thing on camera. Not that it's boring, it's just not. It's exciting. The lefty, the hefty lefty. This is what you've missed in case it's your first time. This is Brett Barrett Jr. He is number 8. He is a left-handed quarterback. He is his father's son, 5'8", 183 pounds. He is incredibly undersized, but very, very athletic. He doesn't have that same 6'4" stature that his dad did, but he is still a beast. Now, right now, I'm going to get you guys on teaser. The entire national championship, or the entire high school championship, I'm going to be talking about school stuff because I'm genuine. I'm gonna take a sip of water. This is swell. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but if you don't, these water bottles literally keep water cold for like 16 hours. I poured that water 2 years ago and it's still cold. Like, honestly, unbelievable. Obviously, great option. And if I see this one, really highly suggested, Air Force. Air Force was the school. Great team. I'd love 4 full years. You give me 4 full years there, you give me time to, I'll be a quicker starter. I love the things that I learned. I honestly think they run the option, which is perfect for a 5'8" quarterback. I honestly think Air Force could be a pretty sick team for me to join. The Air Force is definitely on the list. Then there's Arkansas. That's where I ended off my career. It's a little bit, I don't know if I would go back to Arkansas. California Golden Bears, they're up there as well. I think they have cool. Louisville, I'm a big Louisville guy. Lamar Jackson coming soon. I might have played Lamar Jackson in Madden, and that video might be coming up this weekend, just potentially. Lamar Jackson is awesome, by the way. Louisville, I used to kind of be a Louisville fan. All these teams, make sure to let me know. Texas Tech Raiders, Washington UW, Wisconsin TCU, Horned Frogs. I always used to like them. Texas Christian University, Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, and then Hawaii and the Idaho Vandals. Now, I actually like the idea of Hawaii going to become a Hawaii war. I also like the idea of going to the Army. I think that's something a little bit different. The Army's prestige is a little bit better than like the normal kind of team. We'll be able to see all these. Right now, we're going to go play this game. We're going to go try, and you get to see the lefty in action, see him just sling it. Like I said, comments will be shown all throughout the video. Go enjoy watching the lefty play. We're playing Saskatoon. If you're from Saskatchewan, just first off, I just want to say a big I'm sorry on behalf of everyone. Just totally kidding. I didn't mean to roast you, Saskatchewan, but let's go play the Canadian. Oh my gosh, I should have shown that. Whoever made this game, Canadian State Championship. Literally, what? Canadian State Championships. It is like people in the US sometimes have no idea. We have provinces in Canada, and it wouldn't be the Canadian. You're saying that you're saying Canada is a state? Is that what you guys consider us? Canada is literally a state. We are a separate country. We are wonderful, and I also love you, America. Let's go play. Yo, it is lit in Canada State right now. Canada State is crazy. But as like I said, right now, throughout this game, it's going to be a lot of talking kind of about what I want to do. It's not going to be the longest game in the world. I don't want to keep you guys here for like a crazy amount of time. You guys get to see the lefty in action, number 8, undersized, kind of a Matt Saracen looking dude. But talk about sort of like my current thought process on everything, as well as throwing. So he's quick. As you can see, he's little, he's left-handed, and he's quick. Some of the main differences: height, speed is a little bit more. He's not quite as tall and lanky, so he's a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit quicker. School-wise, I don't know. Like, a part of me, I'm just gonna give the pros to the Air Force right now, because I know there's some people who like don't want the Air Force because of the schedule. I completely understand. That is a frustrating thing about that school, is that you got to deal with the garbage schedule all the time. But we'd be working our way up from the top. I see the perks in going to the Air Force and being in the MWC. I 100% see it. There is no doubt in my mind. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff. There's no doubt in my mind that that would be a really, really good decision. That would create some entertaining content. It would be kind of, you get to see Barrett Jr. in an Air Force uniform, and we could try and like literally finish what my dad started, as I said in the official kind of intro hype video, because I'd go try and win the natty. And like, these games are honestly kind of boring, the high school games. Like I said, I'm not that into it, but just listen. This is we're gonna talk. I could honestly, nice check down to Howell. I would love just like the concept and everything about, just like everything that comes with winning with the Air Force. I just feel like it could be entertaining. I feel like it's almost poetic to go back to a school that that your dad played at, that he couldn't quite pull it off. He was never really able to do it. Problem, the rosters would be very similar, so it'd be weird. It wouldn't make logical sense, because I had it so that Barrett was playing in like the past, where the rosters, but some of the rosters would be similar. I think we would have Remsburg would still be on there, etc. Like there's definitely some things that would make it weird. So that's kind of the cons. Other schools like Louisville, I just feel like would be neat, but not that difficult. Even on Heisman difficulty to win a national championship, I want some like at least at most a 3 on the prestige scale. So once this game is over, we are gonna look at every single school's prestige. We're gonna see where let's go, Glick, good stuff. We're gonna see where every single school wants us. This headband also, I'm too pumped up right now. This headband looks ridiculous. I know, okay? I am aware. This headband looks dumb, but my hair, trust me on this one. If you guys can trust me, my hair is worse. Look at how long my hair is. I look like an absolute fruitcake. And so I wear this, and I wish I would have got it colored, because it kind of blends in weirdly. And then it just kind of looks like my hair is standing up so high when I put this thing on. But overall, I just think it's cool, man. I think it's got some serious swag to it. Okay, I'm gonna look for Powell over the middle here. Powell over the middle, pass laid down, good stuff, Howell, attaboy. I like about this guy, he's an underdog. Look at him. He might be a 5-star high school prospect, but he's short. He's not your typical looking quarterback. He's underdog-esque. He's not the biggest guy in the world. He's only 5'8". He's little, but he's got a really, really big heart. Okay? Really big heart. And he throws dots. Okay? He's got probably better accuracy than his father had, which is me on this game as well. I know that sounds weird every single time I say it. Every time I say it, I look at myself and I'm just like, this sounds weird. But you know what? It doesn't bother me. We're grinding. Okay, other schools I should definitely get into this. Army. Part of me likes that. The kid's got a lot of athleticism, a lot of heart, just like the Air Force. It would also be something kind of cool like that. It was appeal to a new kind of demographic of people, because I know a lot of people were pretty interested in the Air Force. I feel like him doing a similar path, but also having his own future and his own career would kind of be neat with the Army. I really do. There's the Army, there's Navy, there's a bunch of teams like that, so I could see myself going that way. That's another set of schools that are very underdog-esque, and I feel like could create some pretty cool content. Good stuff gets out of bounds. That's where his quickness comes in. You see how short he is? He is just like, he has the ability, like on these outside scrambles, when he's under pressure, to get out and just move so fluently around. It's honestly disgusting how easy he makes things. Like, I don't know. I really, really love this left-handed character. Nice pass to Saria over there. Move up a little bit, second down in inches. But those are the main pros to that. So those are like the first kind of wave of options that I'm throwing out there. Then we have like go to a big school, Oregon, UCF, go to University of Central Florida before they were the UCF that they are today. Go to a team like Vanderbilt, that is like low but in like a big time conference. Go to a team, I'd ideally like to explore some of the weaker teams in the Big Ten. So I could maybe go to a Big Ten school that isn't as good, but we'd still get to play against some good competition, even though we wouldn't have a great team, because I know you guys like when I play those big time schools. I gotta go ahead and sim here because I'm not playing. I gotta focus up a little bit. I'm just thinking, guys. This is so big. Things are about to like seriously go down super quick. I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm just focused at this point on winning this like Canadian state championship, which I know for the fellow Canadians it's ridiculous, but that's what they are calling it. That's what it is commonly referred to on this game. What's the sit here? Okay, I'm gonna go PA Reed. Yep, got him. No, Newen. Come on, 4th and inches. Okay, we're gonna go for this. I think I have the. I think I'm allowed. Maybe not in high school. No, I can't. Dang it. Because I'm also on special teams, so that's why obviously I don't want to be offense and defense. Other schools that I want to discuss that I know are super popular: Notre Dame. Go to the Fighting Irish. That would be a different kind of thing. That would be like a race to become a starter because I wouldn't just automatically be a starter there. It would take a long time. Come on. You got the arm strength? Muscle it out there, baby. That's the thing of going to a big school like Notre Dame. It might take a year to become a starter. We might not get to play for like an entire season. Does that add something to it? That's another thing that I'm thinking of. Does that actually help his story? Going in like and just like being the underdog type guy. I think I see him. I think I see X, but you know, I also see Bam. Awkward. Very awkward. That should have been. I thought that was gonna be a touchdown. Yo, get outside the pocket. Get outside the pocket. Throw it on the run. Oh, whoa, Anderson. That guy just. Well, there's our first pick. There's our first pick in this state championship. What the heck just happened there? Honestly, he plays linebacker too. I should show you guys a couple clips of the linebacker. I'm obviously not gonna go and choose to be a linebacker. I think that is quite obvious, even though it's kind of fun. That was a read option. I didn't even realize. No, I guess you never really realize how tough those are to read until you were on the other side of things. And then it becomes apparent. Yeah, those are really tough to read. I genuinely just want to get through this. I could spend the entire video. I could literally spend the entire video just trying to decide and looking at teams and narrowing this down for all of us. Like, that's honestly what I'm most interested in. Because winning this is cool, obviously, and we're going to do it. I'm not worried that we're going to do it. I just want to see all the teams. I want to get a mental image, and I just want to go through it with you guys and get us down to like a top 3, hopefully, is the hope. The hope is that we can get to a top 3. I just don't know if this guy does as well in the option. Like being a lefty and stuff, I don't know. Like I think he'd be a cool option to me, but maybe I don't want to go forward with the option. Maybe I'm sick of that. Maybe you guys are like somewhat sick of the option quarterback life. I would understand that too. It might be better to go to pro or some type of like maybe a Maryland, go to that offense where they're literally just crazy. But I don't know. I'm so unbelievably split right now. Like I love Brett Barrett Jr. Brett Barrett Jr. is the GOAT, but this decision can be a make or break one, and I'm not changing it. We're going 4 years once again with whatever decision that we have, unless I change like I did last time. I said 4 years before, but then you guys all asked me to change, so I'm not gonna listen to nobody. I'm not listening to anybody anymore because you guys got in my head on that one. Yep, Junior. I forgot how hard this game is when you're on Heisman. I genuinely, that's 2 turnovers. Okay, I gotta buckle up. I'm out here talking too much, not focused enough on what's at hand, the state championship. The state championship is the most important thing right now. Despite the fact, in the long run, is it important at all for this career? Not a freaking chance. No one cares. It's literally the most insignificant thing ever. But we gotta win it anyways. That doesn't mean we're not gonna try and win. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try and go and control this dub. It doesn't. It just means, is this that important? No. But in my mind, it is important. That's deep stuff. Just, you know, hashtag deep stuff with TDBarrett. You can put a hashtag on that if you want it too. Atta boy. Got to bounce. Yo, read easy money. Good stuff. Good read. Throwing from the lefty spot looks almost cooler. It's definitely a different vibe, but I just think it looks somewhat neat. Like I genuinely like the look of things when I throw from the left hand. I just think it looks kind of sick. Once again, chill. Yeah, you got him. You got him. Dot him up. Right through the middle, Wilson. Good stuff. Yo, let's go secure the bag. Let's go secure this real quick, and then we'll spend a good amount of time figuring out what school, and then then we'll have a direct answer. We'll have the top 2 or 3 teams narrowed down, and I will know sort of what I'm looking for. Attaboy, Ostrander. I'm kind of coming into my own now. I'm figuring out how to use the lefty, the little lefty. I'm figuring things out slowly and surely. It doesn't just come. It doesn't just come naturally. Okay, so we end up getting the field goal. Like I said, no one cares about. No one's gonna even sit here and pretend to care about the high school Canadian state championship. Go run it out, Howell. I'm honestly not even gonna run these last minute. I'll celebrate with the fellas. I'll celebrate with the boys when we win this. Sim to the end of the game. Congratulations. We did the impossible. We won the Canadian state championship, as they say in this game. Now you can see the lefty doing his thing. Barrett Jr., number 8, looking like an absolute fresh stud. This is where the real decision comes. Now we got to pick where we're going to school, and I am nervous. I don't know what to. I honestly still don't know even what my top 2 are going to be. So let's go look. Let's go figure this out. Okay, so after that we actually get news that a few other schools are offering. Like, honestly, we don't care about these whatsoever. I don't know, man. I am so incredibly okay, so these are all the schools that we have a scholarship to. Then there's the ones we could walk on. So these are pretty much all the schools that there are. Now this is good because you can kind of get to see the style. You can sort by the different styles. So what you want to do is sort by teams who might have an option. There's not a lot of teams who run the option style, which is something that I quite enjoy running. And these are schools we can go on as kids. So there's Navy, there's Georgia Tech, and then you got Army, West Point. So Army, Navy, and Georgia Tech run the well. So Georgia Tech is definitely an option. I'd be a second string quarterback coming into it. We got pistol kind of stuff like this. I wonder if there's more of an Oregon spread kind of read option stuff. A lot of teams at this time are running the spread, so we're not gonna look too much at that. So we can kind of see pro style pistol. There's this option. So then there's one back. Colorado runs one back. Multiple air raid is Kentucky. All of these different schools, so you guys can kind of see that. Prestige wise, the South Alabama, that's in Mobile. That is in Mobile, Alabama. That's actually where RBT's from. Fun fact, RBT's from Mobile, in case you couldn't tell by his accent. The Texas State Bobcats, UMass, UTEP Miners. Some of these teams are decent. UAB Blazers. I'd be first string coming into all these teams. San Jose State, New Mexico Aggies, New Mexico Lobos, Kent State Golden Flashes, Georgia State Panthers, FIE, Florida International, Western Kentucky. Oh my gosh, bro. That's on the list. Someone add Western Kentucky. Going to Western Kentucky. How can you just imagine me in Western Kentucky trying to get things done? The thing I'm looking at is the conference, though. I want ideally the lowest ranked team in a big time. UConn is in a pretty decent conference. There's a lot of these teams are in the Sun Belt, MAC, MWC. I just don't necessarily want to be in the MWC. Is the only one that I'm really okay, I don't know if I really want to do this. They're in independent, ACC, the SEC. Obviously, now we're getting more into Vanderbilt, Syracuse, Florida Atlantic. I'm so torn. I honestly don't. I like that idea of going to East Carolina. I love their uniforms in East Carolina. I also oh my gosh. I've never been so torn in my life. I thought I was going to be able to give you guys 2. I think I just got to leave it to the most liked comment. I think I got to leave this to the most liked comment on the video. The most commented and most liked. I wouldn't go to South Alabama because that's infringing on RET. But the UTSA Roadrunners. But we also want someone in somewhat of an entertaining conference. But none of these teams are in any are in cool conferences. SMU Mustangs. I'm looking at the 75 Nevada Wolfpack, Marshall. We could go to Marshall. We are Marshall. Marshall Thundering Herd. There's an option. The Thundering Herd. Let me know what you guys think about Marshall. We are Marshall. Honestly, Marshall would be cool just because of how much the story has. There's a movie, We Are Marshall. I feel like the Thundering Herd could be a really cool place to sign. They run the spread. They play against not the greatest competition in the C. Let's see who their competition would be. we can see all this stuff when we like actually look at here. They play against really garbage teams. Like, there's not a lot of hot stuff going on in there, which is what makes me like, okay, I don't know. But I feel like Marshall would be a really neat school because of the story, because of everything about it. The lowest prestiged in the Big Ten, pretty much all of them are high. There's Purdue. All those teams are pretty high rated, except for Minnesota Golden Gophers. They're not as high. And then you also got the Indiana State Hoosiers, which I actually have some t-shirts for them. And then Illinois fighting. What about Illinois? All of these teams, options, Marshall, Illinois. Remember Illinois? They're a 72 overall team. And they're in the Big Ten. And so we'd get some like good comp in the Big Ten. Pac-12, the worst team in the Pac is Nevada, but I definitely want to play for Nevada. New Mexico Lobos, Bozos, Colorado State Rams. Yeah, no, that's MWC stuff. Colorado Buffaloes. Since when are they so good? I honestly never even heard of that school. And they look like they are just like, honestly, I mean, Sunbelt is terrible as well. Fellas, I don't know. I honestly, if I'm being real with all of you, if I'm giving you guys just the straight up, I'm gonna give you guys just the truth of the situation. A lot of these schools I'd be third string, a lot of them I'd be first string. It honestly just depends. I don't know where I want to go. Like, comment it down below. Air Force is definitely an option. We can go there on scholarship. But we would be the third string on the Air Force. Just keep that in mind too. We would start off as the third string for the Air Force. There's a lot of schools we'd start off first string. And that almost makes me think, really, Idaho Vandals, bro. Take me to Idaho. No, Idaho. Idaho. Wow. This sucks. I hate these decisions. Comment down below, guys. I think my top 3. I don't know, fellas. I think we got it. I got nothing. Okay. What I'm going to say is, coming into this, top 3 definitely, for me right now at least, to give you guys Air Force, Marshall, and Indiana. Air Force, Marshall, Indiana. Top 3 at this point. God bless you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's happening in the next video. I just need to know some comments. I need to see some stuff. Have a great night, everybody. Have a good day, and I'll see you all next time.